get really nervous? Do you ever find there's things that you've got to do and even thinking about it gets all those bubbles in your belly, running around and having a massive party? Well, on Sunday night, I was in a dance concert. Now, I'm not a dancer, okay? But I get together with a group of other women, some I know, some I don't. It's a proper thing called Born to Boogie, okay? It's not just something I do out of left field or fun. Well, actually, it is fun. But we get together and a teacher does all the choreography, and over 13 weeks teaches us non-dancers 2 different routines that we then get up and perform on stage. So with lights and cameras and everything going on, like a real serious performance in front of hundreds of our friends and family. So on Sunday night, we finally got to do our performance. We got shut down a couple of times because of COVID. And I was out in the room that you wait in before you're about to go on stage. And there's a number of girls who this is their first time doing these concerts. It's my 5th time, so I kind of have an idea of what goes on. Anyway, some of these new girls were really, really super nervous. And one of them in particular came up to me and she said, you know, Kim, I'm so nervous. You seem to look like you've got it all together. You don't seem to be nervous. What's going on? And I said to her, oh my goodness, if only you could see the party, the bubbles in my belly and the big old party they were having right now. I'm really, really nervous. And she said to me, but you don't look it. I said, oh, no, I am. And even though this is my 5th concert, I'm still really nervous. So she said to me, does it get easier though? Like, does it not feel as scary, you know, after having done it so many times? And I said, what happens is the nervousness is there, but I like to channel those bubbles in my belly as, hey, this is part of the gig, right? These give me the adrenaline and the energy that I need to have the guts to get out there and to perform that routine or those routines that I've been learning for 13 weeks. Those bubbles are part of the process. So I really do embrace them. I actually have a conversation with them and say, I'm so glad you're here. We've got a really big event that we need to get on with. So keep going, work for me, but don't stop me. Anyway, after I did share this with that woman and she did think I was reasonably crazy. But I said to her, the difference is though, that after doing it a number of times, it does get easier. It gets easier in the sense that the nerves are no less, but you know that you're going to survive. You know that you're not going to keel over and die, okay? Or go and throw your guts up. You're going to survive. And at the end of the concert, and I said this to everyone who was nervous before we went on, I said, at the end of it, mark my word, you will turn around and say, oh my goodness, that was so fun. Let's do it again. Or when can we do it again? And that's exactly what happened. We got up, we performed our first dance, and at the end of it, the hype and the adrenaline as we're running off the stage, a number of the girls who it was their first time said, oh my God, I loved it. I can't wait to do it again. And they're of course signed up for the next season. So where have you got things, maybe not performing on the stage or dancing, but where have you got things that you're doing that make you nervous? Maybe it's something that you're not doing that you want to do. Maybe you want to do a podcast. Maybe you want to do some videos. Maybe you just want to write a blog. Maybe you want to get a group of people together and do a little mini session or run a masterclass. But you're nervous to do it. The only thing I can say is the nerves don't go. They're there, they're part of it. Embrace them as a big part and channel. Them being there means you're doing something that is out of your normal comfort zone. It's growing and expanding you. And talk to them and get them on your side and say, hey, you're with me on this journey. I'm not going to get rid of you. I can't and I won't. So let's do this together. Embrace them and grow. I make it a mission every week to do at least one thing that gives me those bubbles in the belly, that shows me that I'm expanding and I'm growing. What about you? What do you do? And is there something where the nerves have been holding you back that you know you need to get past? Because if so, this is the sign. This is you've got this. Those bubbles are on your team. And if you embrace them and bring them to the front, They are your friend and they're going to keep you moving towards what it is that you want. Because after all, you are valuable.